Hey guys, welcome to ABBIE'S or welcome back if you've been here before. Please make sure you're hitting that subscribe button and the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. Okay, so you might hear that in the background. That is Dolly. I am dog sitting. Hello Dolly. I am dog sitting for my sister's dog, hence the reason why the door's open and the cushions are not in the right place, because she's the boss right now. So yeah, Dolly, if she's not, I'd rather the cushions be messy and her be comfortable, because if my two nieces see this video and she's not comfortable, they're going to be mad at me. So Dolly, you can do what you want. Sophia and Millie, she is fine, she's doing amazing, she's loving life. Anyways, today's video is all about earthing. I've actually been learning about this for a little while to make this video, because I thought it was so interesting that I've never come across this before, and it has so many benefits for it. Hello Dolly, can you sit down please? So anyway, it's got so many different benefits for it, but I'd never heard of it before, and it kind of felt a little bit too good to be true. I almost felt like it wasn't real, like none of it worked, it was all a lie, because it was too good to be true. Like there was just too many things that it helped with, all just from doing this earthing, and I just was it was just too bizarre. But then the more and more I researched into it, the more evidence I came across, and the more I was like, okay, this can't not be true. Like there's so much scientific evidence towards it. And then also, like, you know, people on the documentaries I watched and things like that, just like, you know, telling their story and how it's really helped them. And then my experience, I was like, okay, I actually quite like this. I've been recommending it to people, I've been doing it myself, I've been doing it with my kids. I actually I'm converted. I'm gonna do it for forever now. So I will link the two documentaries I watched about it below, because I think it's important for you guys to do your own research, and as always, and to really understand it in depth. But I'm just going to basically go over a few things that this can help, and just, you know, my take on it. So I've actually lost weight from, I don't know if you can tell, I should look back at my old videos and see if you can tell, but I've actually lost weight from doing this. But I lost weight and I didn't realise that I could until I'd done it, and I carried on doing more research, and I was like, is this real? Is this really happening? Like, I'm so shocked that I was able to lose weight so quickly. I'd only been, I think, sleeping on my sheet for like 1 or 2 nights. I think it was 2 nights, and I had started to lose like weight, and not to the point where it's like, oh, it's just like a little tiny bit. Like I genuinely was able to fit into clothes that I wasn't able to before because I'd had my daughter. And then also clothes that I was wearing literally like were way too big for me, and I have a picture, so I'll insert the picture now. But yeah, I've been able to fit into more things. I feel more comfortable. I will say also, while I remember, I have had my moon cycle. Normally it's very painful. Normally I wouldn't say, I'm very sleepy when it's, you know, that time of the month, and it feels like I don't get a good quality sleep, but I always feel sleepy. So with that experience, I normally my belly would swell, and I've always suffered with, yeah, not very good ones. So when this time came around, not even thinking about it, because I've just got this sheet on my bed at all times now, when I was going halfway through it, I was like, hang on, this is different. Like, I am not in as much pain as I would normally be. Actually, I didn't even take paracetamol. I try not to take them anyway, but I would have to have like a hot water bottle, or like I would have to really like self-care. I wouldn't just be like not really realise until like halfway through the week. So my stomach didn't swell as much. I still felt a little bit tired and like a little bit groggy, but it felt like when I woke up in the morning, I felt actually a little bit energetic and refreshed. As the day went on, I started to get a little bit more tired again, but you know, when it's that time of the month, you genuinely do feel like that anyway. But the pain wasn't there. Every now and then I would get a little niggly pain, but like not even enough to be like, ow, that hurt. It would just be like, oh yeah, I remember I'm on. So yeah, it was a lot different, and that shocked me, as well as the losing weight, because I wasn't really expecting that so much, because I've suffered with these so bad to the point where I've had to go to hospital before for like scans, and I've had to be on like medication and stuff for it, because it was so intense and it was so bad. And it runs in my family apparently to just have bad moon cycles. I say moon cycles because it sounds better than the other word, but yeah, so I have always suffered so bad with that. And then to kind of, I wasn't even thinking about it, and then halfway through I was like, hang on a minute, I'm okay. And it was so crazy. So anyways, I'm going to go into a list of things that this can actually help. There's so many more things it can help, but I just didn't want to literally spend an hour long saying everything, like listing everything that it can help with. But there's such a wide range of things that it can help with. I just urge you to really go and watch the documentaries and then research about it. If you have an illness, then look it up and see if earthing can help it. Try it out. I will link the mat in the description box below as well, of what I ordered personally that I've been using. And I just seen a flash. Don't know if that'll show up on camera, but oh yeah, it did. Anywho, they're just the angels letting us know that someone out there needs to go order this mat and try it out for yourself. So I will say as well, I ordered the mat personally. In the UK, it's not very good weather. I can't just go and lay on my grass and ground. It's just not possible to do that unless I want to freeze, and I don't want to do that. So I got the mat, the sheet that you just put over your mattress, and then you plug it in, and it does the same job. You just got to pay for the sheet. So I will link that in the description box below, and yeah, go check that out. So it helps with chronic fatigue, chronic pain. As I said, I experienced that. Like, it really helped me feel more at first, when I it wasn't that time of the month when I was just trying it at first, I felt more refreshed in the day, and that was straight away. That happened the morning after. I woke up feeling more awake, rather than, oh, do I have to get up, like that kind of feeling. So it definitely helps with fatigue, and then also the pain 100% helps with pain, anxiety and depression. I don't personally go through any of these but anymore, but it's been proven, all of these have been proven. So it helps with anxiety and depression, it helps with sleep disorders, it helps with cardiovascular disease, it helps with weight loss, and I can vouch for that. It helps with restless leg syndrome, and I wish somebody had told me about this while I was pregnant, because it was so bad. My legs would just twitch, and I could never, I could never be comfortable, and at times I would actually cry because it was just the most horrible feeling. And it wasn't even like something like, oh, I've got pain, I can take medicine, or it wasn't really like, there's not really much you can do about that, and it's so frustrating. But this can help with that. All you pregnant people, like, go buy this, it's amazing. It helps with inflammation, and not just, so I always thought that like inflammation was like swelling if you had like an injury. So I always picture it as like a swollen ankle, where if you twisted your ankle or hurt yourself, then your ankle would swell. Whereas on these documentaries, they teach you about, well, basically there's a lot more than that goes on. You can also get internal swelling, and this is it's actually quite common, and because we can't see it, we don't treat it, we think there's nothing wrong, and then it goes on and progresses to be something more serious. So that's why some people get different diseases, because of this swelling in our body that we just can't see, like, from looking on the outside. And that was so interesting to me, because I just never knew about that. So it helps with inflammation on all areas, not just things that you can see, but also that are internal. It helps with heart disease. It helps with high or low blood pressure. It helps with circulation. It helps with autism. And I know I don't have autism, but I'm so excited about this, because on the documentaries are so amazing. You just need to go watch them. But it actually helps, and they did a test where in the classroom they had someone with autism, and they placed his little bare feet on it. So they took his socks and shoes off, put his feet on the mat, and then he sat there, I think it was for 7 minutes, when usually she said she would struggle to get him there for 5 seconds. So I thought that was pretty amazing. I feel like I'm so connected with people with autism. I love them. I don't know why. I just feel like I have a bond. I feel like they're such special people that we should notice them more and give them love. So yeah, it helps with autism. And that just reminded me, I need to tell my friend, because she works with people like that. So shout out to you guys, cool people. Anyways, it helps with fibromyalgia, and I've actually just sent this to a friend as well, because she has that illness, and I hope it helps you. I know she'll be watching this one day. So yeah, they're all the lists that I've written down, but it helps so much more than that. And I highly suggest that you guys go check it out. Just even if you don't feel like you need to change anything in your life, it's so important to know what happens, when we're earthing it, like grounding. So basically, they say that putting your bare feet on the soil, it kind of charges your body up. It's like the soil is our plug. Like, we have these little plugs for our electronics, but our body needs it too. So it used to be normal for us. We always would walk on the soil and the ground. But then one day, a human invented beautiful shoes. And listen, I love shoes, so I'm gonna keep wearing shoes. But it's so important to be connected to the earth. So I have actually been, you guys might know if you've watched my previous videos, I've been getting my garden done. So I have been, trying to get out there a little bit more with my bare feet and, on the grass, and just being in the moment with nature. But also because it's charging you so much on the inside, it's so helping you so much with your actual physical body. We didn't even realize that these things happened. So basically, when we started all wearing shoes, it's a rubber barrier in between the ground and our human body. and that basically just stops the kind of, it's like if you had something, your phone charger here, and then something, a rubber thing in between you and then your phone, it's not going to charge it, it's not got that connection. Whereas if you're it's the same with the shoe, it's just blocking the connection. So if your the ground is touching your foot, it's charging your whole body, and it's really keeping you it's helping keeping you healthy. And this is so important because health is our number one priority in life. It always should be, because yes, we can, you know, get the love of our life, or that dream house, or the money, or the spiritual growth, whatever it is, or we could lose weight, or we could, you know, start singing lessons. I don't know what it is, but you could do all them amazing things, but if you don't have your health, you don't have any of them things. So health is always number one on our list, and really seeing that from a point of view where you've not had your complete health before is it's just amazing to see it from that view, because I feel like I know deep down that I always want to be healthy, rather than just taking it for granted. So take my word for it, you definitely you need to watch these documentaries. It's just amazing. So learning and educating yourself more about this is it's so valuable. It makes you feel happier, it makes you feel, just because you feel more yourself, you feel less tired, and you feel more happier, because you're not kind of just going throughout your day like on autopilot, because you're just so tired. And normally I have a little bit of energy. I'm not kind of always like half asleep in work, like do my work like this, but I am a little bit tired. You know, I have a baby and I am running my own business, and I'm trying to keep my house together, all on my own. So my son, he's pretty cool. He does help me clean sometimes, but yeah, I'm doing this all on my own, and I do get a bit tired, but this has been so helpful. I also haven't shared on this channel, but my daughter struggles a little bit and with like her bowels basically, and she has them for 9 months nearly now. So when we got this mat, we instantly just wanted to sit on it. Like, obviously you're getting out of the box, you don't want to just be like, oh, that's a cool mat. You want to just instantly sit on it, like, I want to test this out right now. So of course my kids were interested in like, oh, what is this? Like, I want to touch it. Isabella was kept stroking it, and it's so funny talking about that, because I put a sheet over it. You put it over your mattress, and then you can put a sheet over it. And my daughter kept moving the sheet and was putting her hand on it, and you can't feel anything, you can't hear anything, it's just there, it's just on, but there's no difference to look at it or hear it, you can't feel anything from it. But my daughter, she's nearly 9 months, and she was moving the blanket and like this sheet and just putting her hand on it. So it's funny because she obviously just could feel the energy or something from it, and just intuitively knew to put her hand on that part of it. And I was just kind of watching what she was doing, and rather than no, you know, get back on this part, like I was just letting her do what she wanted to do and watching her do it. And we sat on it and we was just talking, me and my son, he was telling me stories and we was just talking. And then yeah, it helped her go to the toilet, let's just say. So I didn't even think anything of it, because it's kind of so normal for Isabella to be, you know, this way with her bowels. So we've been trying to figure it out in different ways with like food and stuff. And then I didn't even think anything about this mat would help her, because it just wasn't even a thought. And then it just helped her, and I was like, okay, this is happening right now. I didn't think it would happen that quick, or even that would happen, so let's quickly go change her. So that's just a little dolly. yeah, that's just a little side note. It does help very quickly, so be careful. So that's it for today's video. I just want you guys to just go check out the documentaries, because it's so knowledgeable and insightful to just listen to their stories. And it also is the guy that actually came across this and how he did it, and it's amazing. So I hope it helped you. I will link everything in the description box below, as I've said, and just give it a go, just give it a try, because you can't benefit from it if you don't try it. And you don't even have to buy the mat either. You could literally just go outside and put your bare feet on the floor. It works either way. So I hope this helped you. If it did, then please hit that like button, just so we can send it out to more people, help more people become more healthy, more happy, more connected with themselves. And also you'll be a part of my manifestation to help this channel grow. And that's it. So I'm super excited to be sharing this with you guys finally. I feel like I've been waiting to do this video for such a long time, and yeah, I'm just excited to share it now. So I will see you guys in my next video.